Good morning. It is Saturday, September 30th, 2023. Waking up this morning, guys. It's early. I got a knife I'm going to unbox today. It is a well-known knife. They're hard to get. They do limited productions. It's an American-made knife. I had to pick it up when it became available, and when they do come available, you got to jump on it because they go out of stock really fast. I don't have a knife quite like this in my collection. I've got a lot of knives. I got 260 plus. I have to do a count here coming up, but I've got a lot of knives. I don't have anything like this. I tried to pull out some knives that are kind of resemble it, but I really don't have anything that is really close to this knife. And so I pulled in some other knives to compare and kind of contrast. But you'll see there we are. It's from Three Rivers Manufacturing. Three Rivers Manufacturing Company. This is a legendary knife. And we're going to get into it here momentarily. I'm really excited about it. I bought this knife probably 4 months ago. And things got put on hold. Talked about that before. And I'm just kind of plucking away at them. So I did my several knives. I like big knives, and I've done videos on that, which were recently posted. You can check them out. And but here we are. We're into this style of knife that is pretty sharp. I mean, aesthetically, it's clean, it's neutral, it's classy, and that's kind of the difference. I go a little bit more for the edgy knives. This is a little bit different. So we're going to switch to the top down and right there. All right. Going to use the PM2 to unbox this sucker. I know several people that have this knife, and they absolutely love it. And I've been wanting to open this up. This is my first knife from Three Rivers Manufacturing. I want to get a Shadow in full tie, but as I understand, well, I contacted them actually, and they do real limited productions because of the milling on the scales. It's quite time consuming, and this is the the invoice here. Yeah, it doesn't say anything on there, but anyway, okay. I think I paid $465. All right, so these aren't cheap knives, but the manufacturing, the fit, the finish, and all of that is supposed to be absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to find out. All right, what is it? It is the Atom with the premium titanium scales. There are different types of scales. Oh, they got a little sticker there. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. Isn't that cute? We have, they got different scales. I'm looking on their website right now, and they've got some that, here's some. It's called the Contoured Smooth and Lizard Skin. And I'm looking at that. That's pretty sharp. So they have different types of scales, different designs on them, milling patterns. These here that I'm looking at are $210. That's just for the scales. So, all right. Oh, my God. Look at that. Holy shit. This is beautiful. I'm going to tell you right now, I've got nothing in my collection like this. I've got a lot of really cool milled titanium frame, titanium scaled knives, and I've got nothing like this. Wow, I'm looking at it just through the plastic here, guys. This is something else. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That's all I've got to say right now. Wow. Okay, this is apparently a 3.5 inch blade, which is right. It's in that perfect sweet spot for me. I don't like much smaller than 3.25, so this is 3.5. Look at the milling on those scales. Holy geez, both sides. It's got the bent titanium pocket clip with the inset screws. That's a good thing. Minimal screws. You got the pivot screw and these here. The pivot probably looks to be about a, yeah, that's T10. Let's see here. Oh, this looks like T6s on the scales. I'm going to guess. They appear to be T6s. It's a little, feels a little sloppy. They might even be T7s. But I don't have a T7. I don't know anybody that does. Okay. Yeah, the T6s apparently. TRM USA 20CV. Thumb stud. Look at the shape of the thumb stud. That's pretty good. It's got that sharper edge on there. Not sharp, but you know what I'm saying. It's not rounded. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. No question about it. Everything I've heard about it has, look at that tight tolerance here, guys. Wow. Okay, thin blade stock. It's supposed to be a really good slicer. Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's flip it out. A little stiff. Holy jeez. It is really stiff. I'm going to have to grease that up a little bit. It is stiff. Look at that blade shape. Very nice. It's got the lasered etched in logo there. Minimal billboarding. TRM USA 20CV right there. Flat grind. I love these kind of knives. There are several knives that Tucson does that has the same kind of general shape where they take the lines of the frame and they take it right into the blade, or vice versa. I don't know which, if they start with the blade and work back, but either way, this works. It's got that just a little bit of a symmetrical flat spot right there kind of in the middle, and then it drops off, and then it drops off here again. A little bit different shape, but that's going to be to fit the hand a little bit better. A little swell here in the bottom. This is a liner lock. Wow. That's all I got to say on this one, guys, is wow. It is tight. I mean, it is tight here right now. I'm just going to grab the lube here and just lube it up just a little bit. I'm going to set that down. Give me just a second. All right. We're going to help it out a little bit here. See what happens. But it is tight. But that's not a big deal. Look at the tolerances here. I mean, that's crazy. Give me just a second here in terms of where I'm going to put this oil. Okay, right there. Give me just a second here, guys and gals. There we go. It still is really tight. These are, as I understand, these are, it's on bearings. But man, mine is tight. Look, flick. I'll have to adjust that. But for right now, this is just kind of, there we go. That oil helped out a little bit. This is just kind of the initial impressions. And just kind of confirm what I've heard. Everybody's saying that it's an absolutely amazing knife. Aesthetically, oh yeah, it's excellent, and ergonomically is excellent. You can choke up on it, no jimping here on the spine. That is thin blade stock. I'm not sure what that is, but let's just do a quick check here on the blade stock. 2.39 millimeters. That's 0.09 inches. So that's thin. That bugger will slice. And I like it because they didn't go too big, thick on the frame. The handles, that's still relatively thin, and it fits really well in hand. Yeah, this is nice. I'm liking it. Yeah, choke up right there. Normal grip is right there. Hammer grip. Yeah, this is really nice, guys. I'm just going to kind of work it in a little bit here. And let that oil kind of get in there, but it's still pretty stiff. There it goes. It's still stiff. It's flicking out a little easier, but it is stiff, no question about it. Beautiful stone washed flat grind. It's feeling pretty slicey. Yeah, Nice sharp blade, factory edge. I'm liking that. I'm just going to pull in a couple of what I got in terms of similar knives. This is going to be the Tucson TS269. This is a night morning design. So it kind of, it doesn't resemble it in terms of overall blade shape, handle shape, and so forth. But the only reason I'm pulling this in is it kind of has that, dressier, more classy design. And I don't have hardly any that look like this. The other one that I can think of is going to be the Grimsmo Rask. That this is in that same kind of wheelhouse. But there's the CJRB Pyrite. Here is the Mini Evo Typhoon. Now again, you're not dealing with apples and apples here, kind of apples and oranges. But in terms of classy, really nice looking, kind of a gentleman's carry kind of knife. The only other one that I'm going to pull in, and this is kind of not completely in the same realm, but along the same lines, and that is the Koenig Arius. Very clean, very classy design. This is one of my grails in the collection. But again, not the same. This is just not a sandblasted, but a stone washed titanium finish. But man, do I like the looks of that atom. Doggone, that's nice. Really nice. Pull these out of there. They're hard to get. Like I say, you go on the website, as soon as they drop, they're gone. They do them in limited runs. This is kind of like USA's version of the Rask. I don't know if they make different pocket clips. It'd be interesting to see if there's different pocket clips available for that. I have no idea. If anybody knows, let me know in the description. But good lock bar access. That's a liner lock access. Yeah, that is really nice. Really, really nice. I'm liking it. This is not going anywhere. I'm going to keep this. I really like this milling, that kind of starburst milling. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But this is the American answer to, I think, the Rask. I don't know which one came out first, the Rask or the Atom. If anybody knows, leave a note in the description or in the comment section, rather. I'll have a link to their website. I'm going to put a link in there specifically to these contoured lizard skin scales. Those look really cool. I like this better, but those lizard skin scales are $210. Looks like it would be pretty easy to swap them out. But that's comparable in price in terms of scales for the premium knives. If you look at the price of the scales for Hinderers, those run $200. So, yeah, really nice. Really, really, really nice. I like it. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. I will keep this in my collection. Very smooth, a little stiff, but that's expected when it's a new knife. Beautiful. Loving it. Okay, that's it. That's just the unboxing. I spent a little bit too much time, more time than I would like to have spent on that, because I was just doing a quick unboxing just to kind of get it out of there, check it out, give you my initial impression. Definitely a knife that if you have the opportunity to pick that sucker up, grab it. I'm looking now for the Shadow, that titanium scaled Shadow. Someone said that they only make them available at blade shows. Doggone, me owning a sports bar and working, 6 and 7 days a week is going to be pretty difficult to get a hold of. If anybody has one, a TRM Shadow with titanium scales, and you're looking to get rid of it, contact me. You can either put it in the comment section or follow me on Instagram, which I would encourage everybody to do anyway. I do a lot of really unique photos, a lot of cool setups, a lot of EDC style setups. But direct message me on Instagram, and I'd love to talk with you. So that's it. I'm going to sign out for now. This is Diener. Please like, subscribe, share the video. Want to grow the channel? Any help you can do, that'd be awesome. I want to try to get to 500. I think I'm at 282, something like that. But anyway, I'd like to get to 500 and kind of march up. So in the meantime, this is Diener signing out until the next video.